Oh man, things are starting to heat up between Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. The press conference just took place, and if you guys haven't seen it, you guys gotta go check it out. It was crazy. A lot of back and forth between the head coaches, Derek James and Brian McIntyre, Bo Mack. They had a lot to say about each other. You know, Derek James was saying that stuff about his weight, stuff about eating Cheetos, because, you know, Bo Mack is infamous for doing that, and just making fun of his appearance, stuff along those lines. Is trash talk. It's fight week. The tension's rising. And then, you know, Bo Mack was responding with, "You've never been here. You can't hide anymore." And, you know, Errol Spence took offense to that. And Terence Crawford was getting into it with Errol Spence's, you know, entourage, his team, all of his fans. They were all talking crazy to him. So it was interesting. I don't know. I saw a lot of emotion come out from Terence Crawford, but I didn't see much come out from Errol Spence, and I think that's a good thing if you have your money on Errol Spence in this fight, because Terence Crawford, he was showing a lot of emotion in that fight, in my opinion, in that press conference, and I think that that's going to play a lot into the favor of Errol Spence, because this is what I came back to say. It's about discipline. We talk about how Terence Crawford is so emotional in the ring, and I think that a lot of his instinct is about retaliation and fire. And I think that Errol Spence, on the other hand, is more composed and disciplined, despite however he may feel about a moment, no matter how he may feel about a fighter personally. He's going to fight the same way, and I think that's going to play into his favor in terms of the discipline, the punch resistance, and the ability to stick to a game plan throughout the 12-round duration, if it really does go that long. But now these guys are talking about stopping each other, so now it's interesting, because before it was, you know, I'm going to make sure I get my hand raised, and after this press conference, and they asked the fighters, they said fish fry, crawfish boil, so that tells me that they're going to go after each other, and Errol Spence and Terence Crawford both said, "I'm going to stop him." You know, they said that about each other. "I'm going to stop him, so I'm going to knock him out. I'm going for the knockout." Stuff along those lines. So maybe they're just trying to hype up the fight, but the tension is definitely rising. You could feel it in that press conference. It was a heated one. And these guys, I think that respect is going to go out the window on Saturday night. And Errol Spence was saying how, you know, this is how I get him, because he's so emotional. He's so, you know, he was feeding into Errol Spence's team. It was just somebody on the side talking, and Terence Crawford was, you know, talking trash with that guy while Errol Spence was talking. So it looked like Terence Crawford was losing his composure in that moment. If he does that same thing on Saturday night, if you're letting, you know, a fan during the press conference tick you off, I feel like in a fight, will you be able to weather the storm of being patient and disciplined? Are you going to take a lot of risk? You know, when you get hit, are you going to try to get that right back and then, you know, exploit yourself for something, you know, up top or to the body from Errol Spence? That's what I think is going to win Errol Spence the fight as well. In addition to the gas tank, in addition to the activity with the jab, I think it's all going to snowball into something that Terence Crawford can't handle. It was a tremendous an entertaining press conference. I just think that I'm basing everything just off energy from the press conference. I don't care, you know, about what they say and everything. I'm just talking about demeanor. It seemed like Errol is, you know, always calm. He doesn't really care for the press conference, and he cares about, you know, making weight tomorrow, and then the easy part is, you know, the actual fighting, the actual fight night, you know, when he gets to get in the ring and, you know, just duke it out with Terence Crawford. And Terence Crawford seemed to be worried about what Errol Spence and his team was saying. So I don't know. I still lean towards Errol Spence just based off that press conference, but both guys look locked in regardless. I think it's going to be a tremendous fight. I think both guys have a lot to prove. A lot of people are doubting them on both sides. That's why the betting is so even, because, you know, a lot of people think Errol's going to win, and a lot of people think, you know, Terence is going to win. That's why this makes for such a big fight. That's why it's a mega fight. But now the animosity is getting real, because fight night is just a day, 2 days away, basically less than that. So the tension has nowhere to go but to rise, and it's at its climax right now. So all that's left is the weigh-in and fight night. Once those two things, you know, are out of the way, then we have a clear, you know, winner. Despite everything they said, all the trash talk between trainers and families and, you know, friends and fans, it doesn't matter come Saturday night, because these two are going to square off. And, you know, I think Errol Spence is going to get the better of him, and I think now he's really mad. So I think it's going to translate into the fight, and I think Terence Crawford, you know, he's in trouble now. So Errol Spence, Terence Crawford, in 2 days, you know, the mega fight we've all been waiting for. I think that this press conference was the perfect promotion that they needed to get people excited about the fight on Saturday night. So let me know what you guys thought about the press conference in the comments, but like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that post notification bell so you guys don't miss anything. But I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
That's going to do it for another Naz Fight Media video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been your boy, Matt Nabong, with another video. Hope you guys enjoyed it all. Thank you guys for the constant support. Salute to y'all always. It's been your boy.